Oh, there's only 4 of them left. We only have 4 of them left, actually. Alright, let's do this. Okay. We have this snowman here, under this fog cloud. There's one here somewhere, and one there. We'll start with this one. This one, I want to check out Hades too, but Hades won't call me boy anymore. Oh. Yeah, I'm planning on streaming Hades 2 for variety after finishing this game. So we know that we're supposed to start here somewhere to get here. This island, what can we do? Because these rocks aren't really useful for getting to this island. So here's the thing, there is a very small gap here. And it's possible to maybe just get a log here, get a small log here to build a bridge. I was thinking it wouldn't be very easy to get a log from this side, because if you roll it over, it's just going to fall in the water. But maybe we can use something here and transport a log with this raft. If we could, like, get the raft maybe down here onto this tile by using an obstacle here, then we could get another obstacle here and push it, like, get a log onto the raft, push it over this way. And if it was... Okay, let's see. If it was in rolling position, it would roll all the way here and we'd lose it in the water. But if it was in standing position, if it was in standing upright position on the raft, after we push the raft through these rocks to this little hole, the log that's standing upright would fall over, and it would be lying down horizontally. Then we could tilt it back up onto the raft so it's standing upright again, push it down, and push it into a bridge here. That could work. So that's what I'm going to try to accomplish. I'm going to try to go... First, we're going to try to see if we can get this raft into this square, and then we're going to try to see if we can bring, like, a log somewhere onto that raft. So... This solution involved getting 2 of these small logs to make a raft and the other one here, but now we can just make the other one here and then come around and push the raft down. Let's see if we can remember how to do this. Like that, and then like this. And then... And then, so originally the solution was using this raft to come around to the other side of the island and then go there. But... There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, we actually are able to transport that one without using... I thought maybe I would lose that log. I thought maybe I would lose that log by moving the raft there, but I actually don't lose that log. I thought maybe I had to, like, get a log from over here or something. So now, look at where it went. It went from here to here. And it fell over. We need to find a teleporter nearby. Nice. I think that's a quick solution. Yes! Whatever this is. Party hat snowman. Okay, we got 3 left. 3 left. But it's gonna be some of the hardest ones. Hey, Rabbit. Good to see you. Okay. Let's... Can we take a look at this one? I don't know how to get to this part. We took a very, very brief look at this one at the end of the stream yesterday, but we didn't try to start solving it yet. We concluded that this big log with the snowman is an escape route After you get here, you knock this over to get back over to this side. I think these two logs are gonna make a bridge here, right? We kind of said like, okay, this tree is pretty easy. You knock it over to the left, roll it down, jump on the stump, jump on this short rock, jump into this little gap, then tilt it, and roll it down into this position. So this tree can get here into a lying horizontal position relatively easily. This tree, I need to get into a lying down horizontal position here, which is a bit tougher. Like, we could knock it over this way, roll it down, but then it's in the same exact parity as this other tree. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah. So both of these trees can get to this position lying down horizontally relatively easily. How do we get... Maybe this one's supposed to go here. We could like... Oh, okay. We could knock this tree down from the north onto this short rock. And then make it go into a standing position here. No, that's the same parity. Maybe we're supposed to get onto this rock and then roll it. After knocking it down from the north, we're rolling it here. Yeah, that would work. It rolls here. That offsets the parity. We get it to standing here, knock down horizontal here, and then roll. Okay. So I need basically to access these rocks. I need to be able to access these rocks while this log is on this rock. So that's where these two probably come into play. But my main question that I'm not sure about is how do I even get to this area in the first place? Like, it probably involves walking on top of these rocks? Right? It probably involves walking on top of some of these rocks here. Probably these. Maybe these two can go here. But if I reset this island, that could be really awkward. Like, these two logs might be able to make two vertical here. I never tried that. This one... Oh, man. No, this is pretty stuck. It's pretty hard to get this out. Okay, let's take a look at these two trees. These two trees, okay, so this one could easily be knocked north and then rolled in for the vertical here. And then this one, can we get it to lying down vertical here? Oh wait, no, that doesn't work because... Does it work? No, it doesn't work because this vertical connection, there's no way to jump on it. Not from this side. Huh. Yeah, because the stump is here and the stump is here. With the location of the stumps, that doesn't really work. Because my idea requires me to access the top of these short rocks. Maybe... Yeah, because once I get to this area, I'm not going to be able to get back to this area. Oh, jeez. Wow. We could kind of get soft locked. We could kind of get soft locked out, right? Once we get to this area, how do we get out? If we can't solve the exit this way, or even if we could solve the exit this way, this just takes us back to this area. How do we get out of this area? Maybe that's what these two trees are for? And maybe I don't need access to this to solve that? This sign is blocking this tile, right? So this log, this tree can only be pushed downwards? That's weird. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing with these 2 trees now. This is an escape plan. This is an exit plan. I think this tree, you knock it over to the east, roll it down here, then stand it upright on this tile, and then you push this tree into this log, and they both get knocked down in a lying down vertical position, and you jump on this stump, and you get onto this rock, which allows you to either drop down to the left or drop down to the south, where you can escape from with this tree. That's what it is. So my main it means that I can't really use these 2 logs to help me with the solution. And I also still need to figure out how to get to this portion of the map. Let's go. So what I did originally was I did that, and then I made a raft here, which allowed me to jump here and come down here, which then let me drop down into this area. But this area exits to the west, and then we end up sailing away from this island. And I don't think you could you possibly sail over here? I want to say unlikely. I think we'll first try to see if we can solve it by jumping onto the rocks to get over. But this tree is completely stuck. How would I recover this log? The southern log. I mean, you can't, right? Well, we can get that there. But I can't flip that over. And here's lost. Here's also lost. Would it be possible to... Well, we're pretty close. If we could fill this spot in, we could get to this area. There's no real other way. If we could build this way, we'd get here, but that doesn't help us get to this area. And then maybe there's a possibility with this? But in order to knock this down to the east, we'd have to be able to get on top of this rock. There's no way to get on top of this rock? Maybe with this? If we could knock this... If we could approach... Ooh. Maybe that's the way. Okay, hold on. Reset this. This is getting more and more complicated, though. So I wanted to reset... Why did I knock this over? Oh, this just lets me go backwards. All this does is lets me go backwards. What if I knocked it over like this? If I knocked it over like this and rolled it, that doesn't help, right? Okay, so... let's come here and reset this island. There's 4 things on this island. I want to get one of these big logs over here. Is that doable? No. This is on a corner? Seems like not, unfortunately. What was the solution, original solution here? Big log, small log, big log. Yeah, that's no good. solution. But I don't think the... Like, how would we ever get a big log here? Or maybe... Is it possible at all to get a big log here or here just to make a direct bridge? That would seem weird because then this wouldn't be necessary. But that doesn't seem like it would make sense. This is stuck between these two rocks. I would have to vault this big log over to this spot. And then it's still not that good. Because it would be rolled into a corner. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like... I was thinking like if we could get a bridge here without using this one, we could... Oh, and that doesn't even work because... Oh yeah, it does work. No, it doesn't even work because like, how would we get to this island while this tree was reset and blocking this path? Because... Oh, actually this raft can sail back here and then we can come down this way. And then we could do it. Maybe. Yeah, so that would be possible, but I don't think there's actual a solution for this. What works? You're talking about my idea about using the raft to enter this island? The thing is, I don't see a way to get access. I don't see a way to use these logs on this island to get this bridge. That tall log will be pushed to the right to make a bridge. Yeah, I see it. I see it. This one gets pushed to the right, and you jump on this stump, and then you jump on this. You get on this log, you jump on this rock, and then you push this to this, and then you go all the way to this section, and then you can drop down. Yeah, I see that. That could work, but what the part that I'm stuck on that doesn't seem to work is how do we get one of these two big logs to make this bridge? Because that is a requirement if we want to push this log to the east, right? To push this tree to the east, we need one of these logs to be this bridge that connects this island to here. You see it? Okay. All right. It will work. Okay. I will try it again. Sometimes you just gotta have someone tell you that it works. So like, it's not this one, right? It's gotta be this one, because this one is on a corner. It's much harder to recover this one that's on the corner. So how are we getting this here? Like, I can't even get to this portion of the island yet. And once we push it down, I think it's lost, right? Once we knock the tree over, it's lost because it's stuck between these two rocks. So if I don't knock the tree over, I don't have access to this island. To this side of the island. I only have access to these two. Hey, Mega Man. Maybe I could... Oh, maybe I could do that trick. Could I do that trick where I use these two small logs? Where I use these two small logs to combine with this big log into two small rafts. And then they are in the right position afterwards. Perhaps? Oh? Oh? How do I do the parity thing with this? Oh no, that was a mistake. I think I can't roll it here. Game seems pretty fun. Yeah, it is. It is very fun. It's very difficult, very challenging, but I love it. So I'm thinking like, so what did, let me retrace my steps here. So this would have been in a standing position and I would have been able to then knock it over here. So I just need to get this to where this stump was. Not as easy as it sounds. Oh crap. Am I stuck now? No. Go around. Is it really stuck? Is it really stuck? If I do it here? Because what I did with this one was I knocked it down, I rolled it into this, so it's an offset parity from this one, then I stood it up, then I knocked it over to lying down horizontally, then I rolled it down here. Is there any way I can offset this parity of this log now without losing it? I don't think so. This roll is offsetting the parity, but I'm now I've lost it. And then there's just nowhere to knock it over with anything. Can't get on top of this rock anymore. If I could get on top of this rock, I could knock it over, and that would be great. That would be perfect. So now the tricky part is, how do I transport this small log over to this side? I need to have it like, this way is not good. It's trapped. So it really... Oh, what about this? What about that? That could work. Actually, no, it's in the same parity. It's in the same orientation as it was here. Damn it! Like, even if I could get around, which I can. Maybe somehow we can use this, like... Oh, but once I push it here, it's... it's lost again, because I can no longer push it to the right because this stump is going to get in the way. I can't go that way with this. I have to do that. What if I... Okay, wait. Hold on. What if before I put this in the water, I use it as a blocker? It's not good enough, because it's gonna get into a stuck position. Damn it! We're so close. Well, we're so close to just getting to the area that we need to get to. But it's not quite there. Do you see the solution, Rabbit? Do you see it? Am I close? Do you have any gentle hints? I'm still not 100% sure that we should be working on this island. I'm not sure that if we've explored all the possibilities with this route. Calculating. Hey Skylario, I don't know how this works, but can you push the small log up into the water to access the right side of the island? You're talking about like here, right? Go straight this way. But these are all gaps of 2 tiles. They're not gaps of 1 tile. So like, let's say even if there were a possibility for us to get a second small log over here, what would happen is when I knock it over, it would combine into a small raft. It wouldn't go, this log wouldn't go here. No, if you start over from scratch on this island, yeah? I start over from scratch? Okay. Can you push the small log up into the water to access the right side of the island? You're saying like if there was a log here, then we could go around and access the right side of the island now without knocking this tree over? But this tree doesn't really serve any purpose. Even if we, like, we can just knock it over. I don't think there's really an upside to being able to get over to the right side of the island without knocking this tree over. Because I can't even vault this log. Like, there's no... Like... Try knocking the tall log right, okay. That doesn't work. It's true that I haven't really tried this yet, but it just blocks space. Like, I just lose access to these squares. Hold on. What if I did this? Like, if only I could roll it all the way across this, and that still doesn't work because it will be horizontal and I can't jump from here. I can't jump these. Honestly, we're very close, but... No, once it's on this bottom edge, we can't really get it back up, right? We can't really approach... This second log can't go this way. It's gotta go this way. It's gotta approach from this side. The same route, or roughly the same route as the other one. But I just can't get it into the right orientation. If anything, if there is a solution here, which I'm not even sure there is, but if there is a solution here, it's probably has to do with utilizing this log before it goes in, before it goes into the water to combine here. But I'm not really sure how. Hard to visualize so far, yeah. Damn it. Can we somehow get any of these logs onto the raft? Maybe bring the east log to the west side of the rocks. I think that's counterproductive. Because now we have trouble with... Now we have issues with both of these small logs getting here. Whereas before we only had one... There was only one small log that had the issue. Right? Like when it's on this stump, it's lost. It's not lost because you can vault it, but on the stump by itself, where could you go? Oh, you could go here. That's new. That's kind of new. Okay, let's get rid of this and see what we can do with this. Oh, we can't do anything with it. You can't tilt it up this way. You can go this way, but that's not good. I didn't mean to reset. I'm surprised this isn't working. This seems natural. Yeah. I was thinking if there was a way to transfer this log over the rocks instead of through this gap. That's... I don't know. That doesn't really seem possible, though. Yeah, it doesn't really seem possible. I need to know how to get to this area. Anybody in the chat know how to get to this area? It's not even like, it's not even the part for solving this. It's not even the last part for solving how to get to the snowman. It's just how do you get to this area? Like you have to, I do believe you have to get to this area first before you can get to the snowman. I really don't think you can get to the snowman this way. Otherwise, it like defeats the purpose of having these two trees. If you could get to the snowman before getting to these two trees, you don't need these two trees. There's also, what's annoying is there's no hint system for this snowman. Oh, jeez. I'm actually kind of stuck in this area, too. Can you roll large logs? Yes, you can. You can roll large logs. Wait, is that useful? No? But that is a demonstration of me rolling a large log. You just can't tilt large logs into the standing position. You climb all rocks. Not all rocks, just these short rocks. These are short rocks as opposed to, like this one is a tall rock. But in order to climb the short rock, you have to come from a stump. You have to be slightly elevated already before you can jump onto... You either have to be on a stump or on a log or on another short rock to climb onto a short rock. I was trying something really copium. Really buggy. I was trying to see if I could reset the level while I was on the short rock and maybe it wouldn't move me and I would stay on this short rock and just spawn here while everything was reset. That would be kind of broken. So there are no small logs to stand on in order to climb the rocks north. You just play a 30-point Gezer from Henry? Whoa, nice. You can push that tall log west. This one that I just did, like that. So. Oh. 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 This is new. I did not realize you could do this. I mean, I should have known because this has been done before. I should have known. Okay. And then I can also slide into this position. But now what? But does it help me? Can you just go north now? No, you can't. You can't. Because it needs to get from this log to this rock, it needs to be located, it needs to be oriented vertically. This little monster can't hop very well. You're saying do this? But I can't make the next push. But I guess we could push it here? Like that? Oh my god. Oh my god. So then we didn't need this island at all. Ah. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. Now this is our exit. And we can come back this way. Now we've made our little loop. The other island idea was cooler. It was. It was cooler. It was more complex, but it wasn't necessary. All right, so we made our little exit loop now, and now we got to figure out how to do this. Work harder, not smarter. Exactly. Oh, this is kind of ugly. I have to knock this tree to the west in order to gain access to this area. That's really ugly, because that kind of messes with my plan of knocking this down this way. Maybe I shouldn't use these logs so quickly. Maybe I might need them first, and only use them for escape after I've solved this area, I think. What can we do with this? Oh, let's go this way, and then knock this down. And then go this way. And then... And then knock this over. Problem is these two are going to be ending up in the same parity. I'm stuck. If only I could now get back to this square, then we would do it. Oh, we could do this way. Yes. Good call. Nice. Okay, so then we didn't need these. We can put them back where they were. There we go. Ah! Misclick. We got him! Snowman. 2 more to go. Yeah, GG. Sorry for the detour. No, you're fine. I was glad that we explored this island idea. Anyways, I don't think you baited me into this. I wanted to check out the idea myself, and then you thought it looked maybe solvable. But I did want to check it out. So that little island is useless? Which one? This one? This one's not useless because it was used in the original solution. In the original game. Not like... This is... What we're doing is post-game optional challenges. And in the main ending, you do need this island to use these logs to go this way. To this one. And then make a raft here and then sail east and land here. And then do all this bunch of stuff over here in order to get this log to cross over to the exit boat. This is the end of the game. This boat is waiting for you to depart whenever you're done with the game and it rolls credits. Okay. We've got this one. Let's do this one. This one involves 3 islands. It involves 3 islands. I'm pretty sure we're looking to make, like, get a raft here and, like, sail north and get to this corner. There's a rock here, and then there's open land here. So if we land here with a raft, we can walk down to the right. And then this rock will allow us to push back to the south when we're done. Can you get to the island hidden in mist clouds? Yes, you can, Olbray. That's what we've been doing this whole time. There were a lot more clouds and mists just a few sessions ago. And now we've basically, as we've discovered these snowmen, in these misty sections, the mist clears. And now there's only 2 misty sections left, and we only have 2 snowmen left. The smiley face is representing the snowman. Yeah, the whole map begins basically as all cloud, and then as you explore, you reveal the fog of war. Okay, let's look at this. So what's the game plan? Make a raft here, sail north by pushing off of some obstacle. And we have 3 logs, like 6 logs total that we kind of have access to. Looks like a cute game. It's very cute. It's very, very chill. The base game is way easier than this, but it's also still a good time and fun and challenging. But the end game, the snowman part, is really, really challenging. And we're almost at 100. We're almost 100% of the game now. Okay, so this can be part of the raft. Can I get access? Can I somehow... trying to think if I can use either of these 2 logs to either make the raft or put an obstacle here. What do I want? You know what would be really cool? This one is very lost, right? This one just goes straight into the water. This is the only place this log can really go. So I don't think I'm going to consider that one too much. But I still can't get around to push it this way. I wish I could get around and push it this way. Then I could actually use this log as part of the raft or as an obstacle. I don't think I can get to the east side of the island right now, right? If I can get to the east side of the island, I could utilize this log. Push it down to the left, roll it here, tilt it twice, and then it'll be here as an obstacle to push off of once this raft is complete, or to just roll it in and combine with this one and make a raft here. Because it'll be kind of tricky to transport like 2 logs from here to this area. It'll be really helpful if we could use this log to help us. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's just so kind of restricted, so blocked on this island. Okay, what if I did that? What if I did that and then we somehow like, oh, wait. What if I could get this log or a log into a horizontal position here, and then I could use this log as a bridge backwards to this island? That would be really good. If I could use this as a bridge backwards to this island, especially in this spot, then maybe we could like roll some logs up this way and make a raft here. I'm still not sure how this island is involved. The clue, the hint says all 3 of these islands are involved. But I'm not sure why. That part's still a mystery. This position is bad. We already knew that, right? This position is not good. We should not roll into that. But then, how do we... Okay, let's go here. This one probably just needs to go straight into the water. I don't think we can do anything from that. Here, I had the ambitious idea of bringing a log on a raft from the north, and you're like, oh, I'm too tired for this one tonight. Let's try that tomorrow. Yeah, I remember that. I feel like that is still too ambitious right now. Like, what is that? What is that even? It can't be a small log. It would have to be a big log. And again, I still see no way of getting a big log onto that raft. But even if it were doable, you get a big log down here, and it's in like... And then what would it do? Best case scenario, it would roll into this position here. And then you still can't do anything with it because you can't access this part of the island. Or it gets stuck in this position here. It will be vertical. Okay. And so what if it's vertical? If it's vertical and it's sitting here, what are you doing with it? You can't do anything with it. You can only roll it to the left. And it'll get lost in the water there and do absolutely nothing. Because you can't access this tile to the north of the mailbox. And even if you could, it rolls here and still doesn't do anything. And you can't, like, shift it down because you can't get into the water here, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Unless there's some mechanic, some mechanic I've never encountered before or I don't remember. Like, I just picture a big log on this raft in any direction. I think the raft will arrive a file to the left. Okay. Even if it arrived in any any of these columns, it's like, how is it going to arrive in a file to the left? Even if it arrived on the file to the left, like, it doesn't change anything that the big log on it is not useful, right? You still can't do anything with it, regardless of what column it's arriving on and which orientation the big log would be in. I think. I think I'm not really ready to explore that. Like, I think we need to work backwards, right? Working backwards has always been the most effective approach for me with solving these. And working backwards, I think it's like, I think the idea is to get a raft here. Sailing from here. That looks like the most obvious idea. That would involve all three of these islands, especially these logs down here that could be useful. Like these logs could possibly get here or maybe here or something, but they're not going to be able to get like here that easily. So it looks like this is the most likely solution. Especially because this tile of water has access from two different sides. You can have a blocker here, but still access this raft from the east side. So I want to focus all my energy right now on how to build a raft on this tile and have a log on this tile as something to push off of. And then if that eventually leads us to a conclusion where we need an extra log from somewhere else and it's not from here, then maybe we look at the possibility of trying to get an extra log from this raft. But until we get to that point, I don't think I'm going to look at this yet. Fair? What am I trying to do? You're good, I'm entertained. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Wait. What if we made a raft here? And then... I was thinking if we could get a log onto this raft, we could push this up and deliver a log here. That maybe is how... I mean, could that possibly be how this island is involved? What would we do at that point? I would need like some more land to be able to remaneuver. Okay, so then I could walk back over here and then deliver the log over this way. Ah. I don't know. I need to figure out the means of which I am going to deliver logs from this southern island to the northern island. That part I haven't really figured out yet. This is the original solution. The original solution was like this. And that got us here. But how are we gonna transport these logs to the North Island? There's a couple of different ways. There's the idea I said about a raft here and going and pushing it north. There's an idea of like trying to assemble a bridge, a short bridge here, and then rolling it up. But I'm not, like, I don't know if any of these logs can get into an orientation where it can actually roll up. Like, to roll up, it would need to be like this one maybe could do it by, I would need access to this square, and I would need a log lying vertically on this square so that I could push it over and then I could roll it up. But I don't know if I can get a log lying on this square. Vault the log east. Vault this log east. I don't think we can. We need to set something in this position, lying down vertically, to vault it east. Use the east log to vault it west. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I even explored this possibility when I was doing the regular level. Okay. There's that. It was not very clean. I would have loved it to have it just one vertical instead of a raft. But this kind of works. But I've used all the logs. The problem is I've used all the logs to do this. And now there are no logs left on the southern island to actually transport here. So the question becomes, could I maybe get one of these logs into this tile to act as these logs, these trees are in such awkward positions. They can't do anything. It's actually like super frustrating. These trees can't do anything. Except go this way. Like, these trees are only designed to go east somehow. Right? They're not really well positioned or designed with the island to go west. Because there's only this one, because there's only this one spot to cross to this side. You think you might see it? I need a bridge here. No, that doesn't... The bridge here doesn't let me access this square, though. I can only cross from here to here. I can't go from here to here. Oh, but if I had a bridge here, I could go then around and go here. And then push this to the left. And then roll it down. And then what? And then it's... And then I could, like... You need a raft in the space in front of that rock. Then stand a log on the raft and push it north. Here? This one? And then come over here, put it back on the raft and push it east. And then the raft would be here. Okay. Okay. And then the raft would be in the right position, and then all I would need is an obstacle here. Which is still not super easy, but maybe I could like use this as a blocker. Use this as a blocker. The vertical, the log on the raft, which was standing upright, would then get knocked over to lying down horizontally on this tile, and then I could use it to I could get up here and then roll it down using this as a blocker, and then tilt it up into standing position here, and then go north. That could work. Okay, so what do I need? What do I need to implement that idea? I already can make a raft here. We're already able to do that, right? Wait, I need to... The key to making a raft in that spot is to vault this over. This looks very close. This looks super close. My problem right now is this tree. This tree that's on this stump. How do I get it out? So, but this is not right. This will get lost, right? This is gonna roll away, and I can't have that, I don't think. If I come here and reset this island, I won't be able to have any obstacle to push to the east. Also, before I do all of this, I need to knock this. I need to reset this island a little bit. Knock this down, and I don't know what I'm doing with this. This log's kind of like not doing anything. This log's almost doing nothing. I don't know. I don't think that helps. But I need to get rid of it. I can't have the tree there, I don't think. Or maybe the tree could be there. If the tree's there, then no, because I can't approach from the north. Yeah, I need to get rid of that tree. Well, let's just leave it there for now. How do I get one of these three logs to be in a standing upright position on the raft in this square? Also, there's another problem. I just realized there's another problem, Rabbit. Let's say we were able to make it. The raft with a standing log on top of it. We push it north. We push the log back onto the raft. We push it east. How are we supposed to get to this island? I guess we have to have this... Okay, we have to have this island solution, normal solution completed, so that we can teleport here and then come back through this way's normal solution and then reset the island? No, we don't need to reset... Oh, we kind of do need to reset the island, I think. But then we would lose the log. No, is that... Then we would lose the log that we transported on the raft because that's currently on the island. And then we would need to use one of these two logs as the counterweight. Oh, we could do it. We could do it because we could then walk onto the raft and knock this tree over, which we couldn't knock this tree over to the east, which we couldn't do before, and then roll it down and then prop it up over here. That could work. Okay. Oh my god. Still need to... Something's incomplete, but this path seems correct. Yeah, I agree. I think this path, we're on the right path. Okay, so that's the normal solution done. We come back this way and figure out how the heck do we... How do we get one of these logs to standing upright position here? That means it would... It can't come from this way because this stump blocks it from being tilted up. I don't think you can get a log standing on the raft, but you can get a vertical log. But if you get a vertical... Oh, if you get a vertical log... But that's not good enough. You get a vertical log, and then you push it this way, and then the vertical log is still stuck here on the raft. Then how do you get onto the raft? Can you jump? If there's a raft here with a vertical log lying on it, and you jump on this stump, can you get to the left? Can you jump to the left? A vertical log would be pushed east, then you push it west and it rolls off. Oh, and then it rolls off into this position, and then you come back this way and push off of this log to go here, and then you reset this island and go there. Okay. Okay. So vertical log. What a goofy puzzle, yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. There we go. That's it. No, whoa. Boom. Done. What? And then we teleport. Yes! So yeah, I feel like we did this a little bit faster than would have been necessary. Or yeah, we did this a little bit faster than it would have been without your help, because I would have tried to get a solution with a standing upright log first, because that seemed like the most intuitive to me that it would work. But then after exhausting that possibility, maybe we would be smart enough to look for a vertical log solution. Monsters Expedition expert? Yeah, you are. Alright, and then we go back around again. Teleport. And then we sail here. Then we reset. No! Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh no! Disaster strikes. I can't knock this tree over after I reset. It pushes the raft backwards. Oh, fudge. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. We just need to soften it up, and then it goes. Okay, it's fine. I had a little mini heart attack that our big brain solution didn't end up working. But I just need to soften up the tree trunk first from knocking it over and then putting it back up before I do that. And we get the pilot snowman. Once the concept is clear, you execute it no problem. Yeah, thanks. The concept is the hardest part though, right? Coming up with the concept of getting to the island. There's like so many different possibilities that, like this one, look at all the things that we considered. Look at all the scenarios that we considered. I considered, well, there was mist and cloud here, so I couldn't see where the island edge was, but I considered making a raft here and then an obstacle here to push north. I considered making a raft here to push north. I considered the using bringing a log from the north. Okay, come on, Rabbit. You gotta admit this was a stretch. The idea of bringing a log from the north from this raft, there's no way. That's such a stretch. But we did consider and look into that possibility. You would have insisted. You'd still be trying to haul a birch log down for like 40 minutes, yeah. We considered like using this log for something, but it was kind of shut down pretty quickly. We considered rolling logs on this column, making a vertical bridge here and rolling logs on this column to get a raft in the water here. There's like 5, 6 different, and then of course the final solution, which was creating a raft here and then pushing it up and then pushing it to the right. There's like 6 different possibilities of possible concepts for solutions, and the what makes it really hard is like getting the confidence to focus on one of those many possibilities and ideas to actually figure out a viable solution. But when you don't know which of those concepts is actually viable, you can spend a lot of time on chasing down wild goose chases and going down forks in the maze that lead to dead ends. Okay. And now we have to, I guess we have to reset this island now in order to escape. Oh, that's not true. We just have to go here. Okay. Alright. There is one snowman left, and we've got a little under 2 hours to do it. I think it's maybe doable. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. And it says we have to start with these two. This is gonna be a tricky one. Who was it? Law Chung, who was here yesterday, said that he thinks this is one of the top 3 hardest snowmen in the game. So, might be here. Hopefully we can finish it today, but we're back. Alright. We're back. Okay. So, the final snowman. One of the hardest in the game, supposedly. There's a birch. So this island has a large 2x1 birch tree. This is a large birch tree. This is a small regular tree. And they were used, we like combined them, I think, on the, we combined them on the land and then rolled this, we combined them on the land, I think in this spot. This became the raft, this became a lone small birch log, and then we were able to roll it into the corner and push this raft down this way into this spot, and then sail here, and that's what you see here. The raft, the 1x1 raft that's made by part wood, part birch, part regular trunk, part birch. Why does this need to be birch? Right? For the normal solution, this trunk might as well just be a regular trunk. So the birch aspect of this tree must be necessary for the snowman solution. Which means we're looking to transport either a big log or a small log onto a different island. Maybe we're looking to transport this onto a different island somehow. Oh boy. And so, I mean, would it be to this one? Can we make a bridge here? Not with this, I don't think. Well, maybe. Well, can we? Anyways, first what I want to do, I think the first thing I want to do is just to review the regular solutions again. The regular solution for this, I think we did it once yesterday, but it was like, can you get off a raft while it's moving? No. Good question, though. The regular solution for this was like this. Vault the big log over the small log. Get the small log here as a blocker. Roll it back in. So now it acts as a connector between these two small, short rocks. And then we push this down to go to the North Island. Okay, that we know. That we can do. What was the solution to this one? That one I don't think I figured out yesterday yet. It had something to do with... think like this? Yes. There we go. That's how we did the original one. But maybe we're not supposed to combine it here now? But I have to push it to the left in order to tilt this back up. Damn. Okay. Where do we take this? So this is stuck now in the corner. Can you break long logs in other ways other than combining them with small logs? No. No, I don't think so. You have to, the only way to break big log is to combine them with a small log. So I'm wondering, maybe we put this raft somewhere else in the water. The normal solution had us putting this raft, like, you can push this raft on land. If you make a raft on land, you can push it on land, and it's very powerful because you get to choose, roughly, you get some power in choosing where you get to put it into the water. So it was like this, and then we sailed here. But no, you cannot get off the... You cannot get off here while it's moving, unfortunately. What if... Could we put an obstacle in the water here to stop the raft? Or anywhere. Here, too. Maybe? Right? If there was an obstacle in the water, like a log. If there was a log in the water either here or here, then when we sail this over this way, we would be able to stop here or here and then walk down. So I guess... And, I mean, there was another possibility. The other thing I wanted to explore was, like, what if we put the log in the water here? Or what if we put the raft in the water here? Would that help? No, not really. Like, how are we reaching this island? We're reaching this island with a... If it was with a bridge, it would have to be here, most likely. Could it be here? Seems difficult for it to be here. But maybe. Pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. For it to be here, you'd have to have like a long log in the water this way. And if you have, and then roll something, roll like a, you'd have to have like a horizontal small log here or something, and then roll it down and land on this. And if you had a long log in the water this way, I can already use this, the raft, the long log as a blocker to use the raft and stop here and just go here. So it shouldn't be a bridge here. So it's either a bridge here or this raft or some sort of raft solution. The raft solution, like, if you're sailing from the north, you get blocked by this rock. This is not a good tile to access the island. This is not a good tile to access the island. It has to be this tile or this tile if it's coming from a raft. Or it could be like these tiles. But I don't see that happening. Could be this tile here, too. I think this is water. So, yeah, I think it's gotta be some sort of, like, put an obstacle in the water here or here. This one is a little bit easier to get something here because it's only 2 tiles away from the edge of the island. This one is a lot harder to get because it's not just 2 tiles away. It's like off the island's edge. So I guess our number 1 lead right now is to put a log in the water here. Is that even possible, though? Like, to put a log in the water here, you need, like, to roll it on this x-axis, but there's nothing. You can't roll it because there's already no land on the sides. It would already be in the water if you were trying to roll it this way. And then if you're shifting it down, you can't shift it down because at most it would get shifted down to these 2 tiles and you wouldn't be able to push it even more. Okay, so all dead ends again. Can we look at the obstacle here? How do we get an obstacle there? Okay, maybe we're approaching it wrong way. I'm currently only considering the possibility of the raft sailing from the east. But there is also the possibility of the raft sailing from the west. Because there's a rock here to push from the east, but there's also a rock here to push from the west. So it could also be getting an obstacle here. Not just this tile or this tile, but also this tile works because we can sail from the west and then stop here. So can we get a log in here? That also looks really difficult. And still, none of this so far explains why this log needs to be birch. Damn. Oh, damn. I'm gonna try to play around with this island a little bit more. I'm stuck! Can I do anything with this? Like, there's a lot of restriction with this island. Okay, how about this? How about this? And we knock it over like that. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere, right? So now we can either, like, roll it here and get into the water here, which looks not super useful. I think I even had this yesterday. We could roll it down and get it in here. Or, like, shift it over and roll it here. They're all not quite right. Because they're not reaching 2 tiles to the south. Only 1 tile to the south. Anybody have any ideas? I might have to consult that website with gentle hints. See if they what their gentle hints are for this snowman. And yeah, I still haven't figured out how this birch comes into play. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key that I should be exploring, is how that birch gets involved. I tried to connect the islands in the center. Okay, yeah, I had that idea yesterday too, that like this kind of looks like maybe we can connect the islands in the center. But what does that do? Let's say we did make a bridge here. Like, what does that even do? It would be, part of the bridge would be from the island on the left, and part of the bridge would be from the island on the right. So, would you even be able to transport anything? Okay, so like... Maybe that's not it, but it might lead to something. I think you need to be using the birch log in some other way. Yes, I agree. I can't push it anymore. I wish I could push this... I wish I could push this down here to this. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Ooh, okay. So I can get it here, this way, and then I can go to this, go sail back. Oh no, but I can't push up. I can't get back to this. I can't get back to this island anymore. I wanted to go back to this island and reset. Like, without this log in the regular solutions position, I can't get this log vertical, so I can't access this island. I can't access this route around to get to this island. You need the birch log in place first. Yeah, okay. So I need to undo a lot. I need to do the regular solution of this again. Reset this. Okay. I'm not really sure if I should be doing that. Maybe I should just do... So we were able to get this log in this spot, and this spot, and this spot, and this spot. This is the spot that we could get it furthest into the water. I mean, what's the point? I don't understand the point. Oh. Oh, I didn't... Wow, that's so much simpler. That's so much simpler. I don't need to use this log at all to get this birch log in this position. Hmm. Hey, Taurus Donut, how are you? Welcome. That's not... Is that good? I mean, that's not good. It's kind of good in that it lets me... Like, at one point I did say I wanted an obstacle in the water here, but it uses the log that I need for the raft, and the raft also isn't here yet. What if I just push this into the water? Now I have free reign with this little log. But, like, the most I'm gonna do is, like, combine there. And then we could go back around. Let me see if this leads to anything. Reset this. Do our other little thing like this. So, I mean, what this isn't very good. It's better to have it here. It's better to have it here so that... I don't know. I still don't see anything. If I had it here... like maybe we would get 2 small rafts. I get a small raft here and a small raft here, but it doesn't do anything. Connecting the islands, what does that do? There's no real logs left to transport over, and even if I could transport some stuff over, like that would just get lost in this row. On this row, you wouldn't be able to transfer this log over. I'm thinking, like, maybe... Yeah, I don't know. The birch log, right? It comes from this open row, and then when it gets here, you can't really roll it up or roll it down without it getting lost. You could maybe get it here? That's not really useful either. So it's got to be in the water here. I don't think you can get it here, this birch log. Yeah, but I don't understand what the benefit of connecting these 2 islands is. Ah, you see? Oh. Oh, no. You see, but I don't see. Hmm. I was thinking, like, if you could have a complete bridge here, right? The tall log on the left is in the right spot, okay? So if you could make a bridge here, what is the benefit? So you're saying these are not in the right spot. The stuff from the East Island are not in the right spot. What's the point? Correct. East Island needs to change. Okay. But what's the point? What's the concept of the solution? Oh. You could make some rafts in the water. You could... I mean, I don't think you can... If this is the correct position, like if you try to bring one of the birch logs over this island, it's going to roll off. It's going to roll off the board and go here. This trunk is lost in order to get the log into this position, and this trunk is lost because it just doesn't do anything in the first place. So it's not for rolling something this way. Is it for combining into a raft? Like if you get a raft on this position or a raft on this position or both, what's the benefit? There's nothing to push off of in the water, even if you could and go push north or south. Like you would just get here and that doesn't access the island. Getting here also doesn't access the island. But then again, why is this rock in the water anyways? Why is this random rock in the water anyways? Is it to prevent some edge case where you could sail from the north? Or is it actually useful for something? Okay, if the East Island needs to change, I need to undo a bunch and go back to the East Island then. But we'll look at it a little bit more. Okay, so. Okay. What about this? I still can't recover this trunk, which is very annoying. I thought it might be useful if we could make a raft, a small raft, and then recover this trunk somehow. Right? That kind of seems to me like maybe the right track is make a small raft and but make the small birch log recoverable. Unfortunately, creating the raft with the big birch log here is unrecoverable in this corner, and then here it's going to be unrecoverable in this corner or this corner. So you could do that and then have the west log be here, and that would make the connection. Should we look at that? Maybe this log isn't actually unrecoverable. This birch log, maybe it's not actually unrecoverable because maybe you can transport something this way and then put something in this corner and then roll this down and get blocked by this, and then it would be recovered in this row. But that also seems like a super stretch. Super stretch. So, we have a bridge. We have a bridge. Now what? What has it gotten us? What has it accomplished? Oh, wait. I mean, I can just roll it back and forth like this, but it's still stuck. Any thoughts, Rabbit? So far, so good. Okay. So you need to reset the East Island now. But oh. So basically what this has done is this bridge has allowed us to get back to the East Island without needing this. Without needing this bridge or this raft in this position. So we reset. Okay, let's think. I didn't think that would be actually... So, like, I kept asking what was the point of making that bridge, but I guess that's the point. Just to have access to this island with this in the position now. It's still... I'm still confused. I gotta say, I'm still quite confused. I feel like the birch log in this spot is more useful. In this spot, I think it's more useful. Like, if I just do the same thing again, does anything change? What does this do? What does this being in the water do? It acts as a blocker? It could act as a blocker for some sort of sailing? For some sailing raft? But where are we sailing from? And why would we want this to be... Or is it acting as a bridge to roll stuff over? So, I mean, if we're resetting this island, it probably means we don't want a raft. We don't want a small 1x1 raft and a small 1 log. And maybe we want the big birch log. Now we want the birch log to be birch. To actually, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Now maybe we want the birch log to be a big log instead of a small log or a small raft. Okay, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need to get this log here, this regular wood log here, and then roll this birch log here to that position. And then I don't know, because and then I don't know how to get back to this island. But then the birch log could be here, and then we could come back, reset this island, and then we could probably somehow shift that birch log down to make a bridge here. Ooh, okay. That looks possible, but I don't have a clear picture of how to do it yet. Okay, so shit. Boy. Oh boy. Ay. How do I get this log here? We need this to be big log. I need this to be a big log. I can't separate it into a small log now. And so now, yeah, now the trick is gonna be, we need to have this birch log oriented vertically as a big log, right? Not as a small log. But yeah, how are we gonna get this here? It needs to be standing upright here. That seems tough. Or lying down horizontally here, which also seems, I guess then lying down, so it needs to be standing vertically here. Or it needs to be standing upright here on this tile, standing upright. That seems very hard. How is this log able to change parity? It rolls an even number of spaces here, so it's not changing parity. You actually need to align the logs. Oh my god, no you don't. Coffee Chum. That is a wonderful question. You don't at all. Because it's 2 tiles. Oh my god. Eureka! You don't need to line the logs. It's been a while since I did something like this. Because this kind of thing was involved in the normal game. But it's been a while and I forgot that with big logs you can have these like offset kind of bridges, because it only needs one of the 2 tiles to not be water for the big log not to fall into the water. Not exactly intuitive behavior. Yeah, I don't know about the physics of this in real world, but okay. We got another problem. How do we get off this island? You know? Okay, so one theory could be it's gotta be from one of these two islands. One of these two islands must have a way to get off the island to get back to the place we want to go. Like, could I reset this island to make a solution that, like, makes a bridge here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I see it. I see it. Wait, no, do I? Do I see it? I don't know if I see it. I'm actually not sure if I see it. Because, like, yeah, okay, so I do see it. I do see it. We just need to, we need to undo a lot. Because I actually have to undo a lot. Without undoing, you're actually just stuck. So now we come here, we roll that into the water first before we head back over to this island, and then we reset. Thankfully it doesn't take that long. And then you come here and you reset this island, and you shift it over, and you knock it in, and you create a big raft that makes a bridge across here. And can I use this? Is this? Oh. But I think not. Okay, so now the question is, oh, what the heck? I start on top of this log. Why? Why? That's so random. Why do I start on top of this log? How did the game decide that that should be the starting point? Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to get... I mean, it's not finished yet. Somehow it's still not finished yet. I need to get like a raft here. I need to get a small raft here, I think. Or no. Just a small vertical log will do, I believe. Just a small vertical log will do. Like that. Knock this over. Jump from this short rock onto here. You can't walk from here to there because there's a gap. But if we jump down, we can shift it down. Holy crap! Oh my god, okay. We have made an advancement. Yeehaw. Okay. Now I see why La Chung said this was one of the top 3 hardest. Wow. That was complicated. And to think we were looking at this idea of like sailing that small raft back and forth with a blocker to stop at this tile or this tile. Holy. Okay, so what did that involve? That involved setting up a raft here, then going over here, setting up a bridge here, setting up this garbage log here, coming through here, resetting this island, rolling the white birch log over, then coming through here, solving this island to make a big log this way so that we could come back, and then solving this island again to get this. So it was like 1 island, 2 island, 3 islands, 4 islands, 5 islands worth of solutions just to get to this small one. That doesn't even have a snowman on it. Oh boy. Okay. A lot of steps, yeah. Okay, the snowman is here. Snowman's got to be here. We're looking at how to get on from this island with 1 big log and 1 small log to this island, which is probably... Yeah, bro, what? I think our solution is going to have big log here on these 2 tiles vertically. And we're going to have to roll the big log over without letting it fall down. Yeah. Somehow. Oh, what? It slips off? It slips off this log? That's not good. Because if it falls down, right? If it falls down, I can't get it past this stump or this short rock to get it into this spot. And I can't slide it into the spot from the north. This is the most intuitive to me. This is the one orientation where a long log can bridge the gap between these islands. Actually, there's also... Maybe not. There's also a two gap here, but that would completely skip this island, and I think that... Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's possible. Because if we get the log into this spot, we can't push it down anymore. We can't slide it down anymore. We can only roll it to the right, which would then go here. So we basically want the log to be in this position or this position. We want the log to be like in this position, but most likely probably this position. When it's in this position, how do I push it? When this log is in this position on the rocks, how do I get to this rock or this rock to push it? Like, I need it in this position, and then I need this short log to be, like, here. Or here. And then it would roll all the way to this spot. Right? It would roll all the way to this spot, and then I could get off, and then push it down, push it down, push it down, and then that's it. So I've got a few questions. One question is, how do I access the left side of this big log to roll it? I thought maybe it would stay here, and then... and the other question is, how do I get the small log to go into... How do I get the small log to go into, this square or this square? I mean, I guess this square is enough. If I do this... Oh, no. That doesn't work. It needs to be in the right orientation, too. It cannot be lying down vertically. It has to be lying down horizontally. What if it's, I mean, I can't roll it. I can't roll it here. Oh. Okay, what am I missing? No, that's still the same orientation it was at before. It can't really... I don't see it being possible for a solution to involve knocking the big log over horizontally to the east or the west. That just doesn't seem plausible at all. It's gotta go on the rocks. Is there anything I should maybe do to set up before I knock it onto the rock? I need to figure out... Yeah. So there's still two issues. First time I see Sumeri live since his Asia expedition. Ah, where is Laz? Well, thanks for coming and hanging out today. We've been having a lot of fun playing round 1 Lit Beef Laminica Shoop in Gwent today, and then also today might be our last stream of Monsters Expedition. I don't know if you've been watching the VODs or anything like that, but this game has been really cool. Really fun puzzle game. Big brain solutions and ideas. It scratches a similar itch to Baba Is You in terms of like coming up, conceptualizing really creative solutions. Watched every stream, just not live. Oh, thanks, Rizlaz. I'm sorry about the time zone change. I know it's affected a lot of people who normally watch the channel. Damn. There doesn't seem to be that much we can do in this island. Which is why I'm a little confused. Like, I've explored the most intuitive route, which is knocking the big log onto the rocks. I've visualized that I'm trying to get to roll this all the way over here and use this small log as a bridge, but I can't seem to figure out how I'm going to get to this spot on these rocks to be able to push it. Is it just impossible and I'm just completely not on the right track? Okay, wait. What we could do, maybe... I have an idea. My idea is kind of weird. But my idea is like... What if we used this, somehow brought this small log over to one of these two tiles, right? Over to one of these two tiles, or, yeah. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I was thinking we bring the small log over to one of these two tiles in a standing upright position, and then we could then roll the log to the left, knock this standing position small log over. It would then stop rolling this big log on these the big log would stop on these two rocks when it rolls into the standing upright small log, and then that would allow us to then push it from here. Or we could roll it from here and then have it... Oh, yeah. Okay, we could do it this way. We could do it this way. But not like that, though. That's still not that easy. Like, we could do it like this, right? Oh, wait, no. Okay, yes. So now we've stopped the log on this column, and now we can roll it from here. And now we... What? What happens when I do this? Fuck. Damn it. Ah, well, that's lost. A comment on one of your past streams. Don't worry, you're not the only one confusing Wispus and Arrakis Queen with each other. Yeah. Was it? It wasn't Wispus, it was Brewis. Brewis and Arrakis Queen with each other. I played an Arrakis Queen when I meant to play a Brewis. Okay, so then there's still the challenge. There's still the issue of how we offset the parity. Okay, so I think maybe before we slide this down, we does doing that do anything? No, it doesn't offset the parity. I thought maybe I would have it. I don't know what I thought. Hiya. Oh, now that it's out of the way, I can do that! And that offsets the parity. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha! We got it, baby. Now we roll it into this position, and we go here, and then boom, in the water. Another example of Wispus Arrakis Queen confusion, yes. Woohoo! Okay. The final island. This seemed impossible. It seemed like it was, yeah, it seemed like it was impossible. Not necessarily impossible. I wouldn't have gone as far as to say it seemed like it was impossible, but it didn't really seem like the island had a lot of possibilities in terms of like things you could do differently or things that you could try. But that was because of this concept. We hadn't originally thought of the concept of using the small log as a blocker first without losing the small log. Right? By standing it upright, it doesn't roll off into oblivion. It just gets knocked over one tile. And then that can reposition that big log on top of the rock so that you can actually get behind it to push it. Okay. Last island. This is the last island of the game for us. After we're done with this, to escape, we just walk back out the bridge that we made with this log, the birch log. Okay, so this, working backwards, this solution involves us getting on top of this rock, on top of this short rock to knock over the small tree and make a bridge to this island. So we have to fill in this gap with this small tree. We have to fill in this gap with this small tree. And, wait, what? And then somehow get on top of these rocks? Oh, yeah, no. We can get on top of these rocks with this stump. This is the stump is already adjacent to these rocks. So we get onto the, I was thinking, like, I was originally like, wait, we have to get onto the rock with this stump? That's very difficult. Or impossible. Whoa! That rolls under the log. Oh, huh. I don't think I've ever seen that before. You see how it's like friction? It's like slowing down. It slows down. So look at... Right? That's different. With no log above it, it rolls full speed into the rock. But with the log above it, it like has friction as soon as it hits the log. Oh, wow, the details in the physics of this indie game with like these like, you know, super simplistic graphics is... I'm surprised by that they even thought about that. That this is such a niche case. I don't think I've ever had until now at the very end of the game rolling a small log under a big log. Even encountered this before. Okay. I just need to somehow, like... We need to somehow offset this parity so that we can get it here, lying down horizontally. That does seem difficult. How would we get that? Lying down horizontally. You would need to... You would need to have it... One way would be to have it lying down horizontally on its stump. Which would mean what? How would we even get that? But if we had it lying down horizontally on its stump and then rolled it down while this big log was blocking here, then it would work. But how would we get it into a lying down horizontal position on the stump? It would need to be like a vertical... It would need to be standing upright here. But we can't access this rock. Or so standing upright here. But if it's standing upright here, the only way to get on top of these rocks is to go here. To knock it over to lying down horizontally here. Then how would we get onto this rock? That doesn't seem right. The other possibility of getting it to be horizontally lying down in this position is to roll it from the bottom. Oh no, maybe it could just be something like standing upright here. Rolling it from the bottom also is not possible because we can't get to this tile. If this log is here, we can't get to this tile. So maybe if it's standing upright on this rock, then we could walk up and then just knock it over. So if it's standing upright on this tile, how do we even get it to standing upright on that tile? That also doesn't seem possible. What if it's lying down horizontally? If it's lying down horizontally on this tile and we push it off the rock, does it go to lying down horizontally or does it go to standing upright? I was hoping I could find out from here, but it's not the right orientation. This seems intuitive to me. Knocking this onto the rock seems like it's more useful than knocking it onto the ground. I don't really know. I think the big log is... The role of the big log, I think, is to be a blocker. But I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Didn't do anything. Fudge. And now the bottom, this log is lost once it's here, I think. Looks like once we had pushed this log off the rock, it became stuck in this bottom section. At least in this orientation. If it was standing upright here, we could still get it to standing upright here, and then we could, like, still recover it. So I need it to be, like, standing upright here. What time is it in Korea now? It's 4:30 in the afternoon. Crap. I have like 40 minutes left to solve this last island. Oh no. Okay, so I got confirmation though. I got confirmation that tilting a small log off a short rock onto grass does make it standing upright. Which means that idea for here doesn't work. Am I really looking for a short log lying down horizontally here? It could also be a short log lying down horizontally here. Actually. Right? A short log lying down horizontally here also gets me there. We jump onto this stump and we jump onto this log, we get here, we go here, and we... Yeah. We thought about doing an evening stream once in a while to get your biggest viewership live up to your stream. I mean, of course, I've thought about it, but it just doesn't work well with my family and my schedule. I'm... Especially, even more so now, like, in Seattle, I had my own... My streaming room was just for streaming, was just for myself. Like, nobody else was using it. But now, here in Korea, in this apartment in Seoul, this room is also being used as a bedroom at night. And not my bed. Because, yeah, because I sleep in the master. So, this is a guest bedroom. But maybe in the future, when there's fewer people living here, then maybe, like at nighttime, there won't be someone using this bed, and maybe I could stream at night, but still it's pretty tough, I think. To somebody does sleep here. Somebody does sleep here at night. So I don't use this room once they go to sleep. Family stream, incoming teacher wife to crush pro rank in a live stream, and Leo can just be happy. Okay, so I think we're eliminating, potentially currently eliminating the idea of putting this horizontally when we go for exploring this one. Exploring this one, is there any way to use this big log to access this area of the rock from this stump? I don't think so. Like, vertically here wouldn't let us jump across. Vertically here wouldn't let us jump across this way. This is a blocker. So I don't think it's with the tree on its original stump and then getting on this rock and pushing it down. So then how? It would be like rolling it into this position. So it would mean that it's lying down horizontally here, standing upright here, or standing upright here. Can we do those things? What happens if I do this? It vaults over, but now it's on the edge and I've lost it. No. I almost have it. I almost have it. It's so close. I needed this log to be here as a blocker here. And then, oh, maybe not. Maybe I don't actually have it because, like, if this log was here, I don't think I could actually shove it off this rock. But we're looking for a way to get this small log in a standing position here. Or a standing position here. Standing position here would need it to be lying down vertically here, or lying down vertically here. Lying down vertically here, standing position here. No, that's not down vertically position here. No. That's not easy. That's not easy at all. Lying down vertically position here could be rolled around along this row, but we need a blocker. Standing position here would be lying down here or lying down here? Lying down here seems maybe doable, I think. Lying down here, right? If this was lying down horizontally or vertically here, we could come here, push it, tilt it, it would be standing upright. We would come here, tilt it over, it would be standing upright here, and then lying down horizontally here, and then we roll it in, and that would work. So how do we change the parity or the orientation of this small log so that it's lying down vertically on this tile? We need to roll it an odd number of spaces. Lying down vertically here. Nope. I don't think that's good. I think begin by knocking it down using the tall log. Begin by knocking it down? In what position? Like this position, right? We've done this one before, like that, right? But we don't need the tall log to do that. We could have knocked it down with our own hands. Like that. I do really think the tall log's gonna go here. Can't play this game on console, really? Oh. That's unfortunate. I thought this game would be perfect for Switch. Are you sure it's not on Switch? Change the position of the tall log this way. Yeah, okay. Good point. But what can we really do? We can shift it here. We can shift it here. And then we can shift it one back. I feel like this game should be on Switch. Yeah, I can't push it up. Like this is okay, and then we can roll it back and we can get it again. We can get it back to the start of the position. And now what we've accomplished is we've changed the position of the tall log. Instead of being here, we've now have it on this column, this row. Which does what? I don't know. It's on PlayStation and Switch, but not Xbox. Unlucky. Unlockers. Maybe we'll buy for Switch. Seems like a fun game. It is. What if I could get to this tile right now? What if I could get this here and get to this tile right now? Oh no, I could just like roll it, but it's gonna roll all the way off, right? Oh shit. My deadline is coming. 30 minutes. What if you choose the tall log west down the center? You can't. Especially when I've heard about the lore intrigue me. Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty fun. I can't push it down the west, down the center. Right? To do... Oh, actually, wait. What if we do this? What if we do that? And then we do this. And then we do this? I mean, I've gotten it to a new spot now, but I can't really do anything with it now. And this is lost, and the only place this can go is either into the water or here. And here is not helping. Aww. Nope. It was a good try. This would work if the short log was standing with a rock behind it to keep it upright. Hey, JCM. Waking up to find Shin still alive is good means I have a juicy VOD to catch up on. Yeah, I hope the day was good. Thanks, JCM. It was a good stream. So if this log was one column to the left, but if it was one column to the left, it like this doesn't stop it. It wouldn't stop it because this can only be here. I can't push it anymore. And if I stop it here... Okay, let's see. Okay. We can recover this. We can recover. What are we even aiming for, though? Like once it's here, I can't push it to the left anymore. I haven't done Balatro yet. I've gotten multiple recommendations for it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Hello, Lucifer. How are you? We're gonna play Hades 2 next, JCM. Most likely. Probably starting Monday if I'm able to finish this damn level today. This last one, this last little island. Agu Hades 2, yeah. Keep meaning to go back to Hades 1? Do it. Do it. No, that doesn't do anything. Age of Oni, did someone say Hades 2? Yeah. Planning on starting Hades 2 as our next variety stream, maybe as early as next Monday. Either next Monday or next Tuesday, I think. You have 19 hours in it already? Do you know how many hours the early access has in terms of content? How do we get back to this side? There's no way, right? Can't, it's blocking. You keep unlocking new things? Nice. I've heard people saying it's more content than Hades 1, but haven't played it. Okay, I see. I haven't played Hades 2. Alright, so I think for me, the early access is bigger than the early access of Hades 1 or the entirety of Hades 1? I think you mean the early access of Hades 1. I don't actually remember what the early access of Hades 1 was. I can't recall anymore if I even played the early access of Hades 1 or if I waited until the full version came out. I think I might have waited until the full version came out. The main missing thing I've seen is art assets, character and keepsake arc, and spoiler things. Okay. I think the most viable approach for this level is lying down horizontally here, standing up, and then rolling it down. So standing vertically or standing vertically. I have to find a way to offset this parity. You see it now? Damn it, Rabbit. You always get these faster than me, and you're not even playing. Nope, that's bad. Like, that's really impressive, to be honest, Rabbit, that you can visualize the solution in your head, right? Not being able to actually like move things around and see it. This seems very interesting. This does seem like useful. Okay. So from this, the most concerning thing is your lack of a face in Hades 2? Your character doesn't have a face? What? Yikes. Or is it just a very... Oh, my character now. Oh, okay. You studied chess for years? Oh, okay, so you're like good at visualizing the chessboard and stuff. I guess that does apply. Trained at that kind of visualization, yeah. I watch a fair amount of chess. I don't play any chess, but I actually watch Gotham chess YouTube videos about like candidates tournament, or I don't know, like the last one I watched was how Alexander Boat has dominated her tournament in Italy, 8.5 out of 9. That was pretty cool. What am I trying to do? Oh, hey, Taurus. I'm trying to solve the last island of the game. After we solve this island, we get our last snowman, 60 out of 60, and we've 100%ed the game. But what I'm trying to do is get to the snowman. And to get to the snowman, I need to get onto this rock, onto this short rock, to jump onto the rock. I can't climb it without jumping on a stump. I have to be able to jump on a stump and then onto a log here in order to get onto this rock. And I need to knock that over. So jump onto this rock, knock this little tree over to make a bridge in the water, and then get to the snowman. And to get onto this rock, I think we need to get this small log here in this position, lying down horizontally. There is also the possibility of getting it here, lying down horizontally, but I think this is way harder / impossible, whereas this seems more feasible to me. You played her when she was in high school, both of the Bota sisters? Oh, wow. So, that's pretty cool. Are you in the Pacific Northwest, Rabbit? You're welcome, Taurus. Karamrod, thank you for the primary sub for 17 months. You're the best. Oh, you are? Nice. I before moving to Korea, I lived in Seattle for like 6 years. Okay, Rabbit. Give me a little hint. Very gentle hint. Because I'm kind of at the point where I'm staring at this, and my mind's drawing a little bit of a blank. A soft push, you might say. Yes, a soft round 2 Shinmiri patented soft push. Oh, hold on. I got a call. Okay. I've got 15 minutes before I have to go. The short log is not used in either of those two spots. Oh. Okay, I was afraid that might be the situation. Wow. Another obscure solution. I was wondering if that's possible. Yeah. So, I think it might be possible for the big log to be in this spot. The big log on top of the stump, and it might be possible to jump from this rock onto the long log that's on top of the stump. Because the stump is a little bit lower than the rock. The rock is a little bit higher than the stump. And the log on the stump might be low enough for me to jump from the rock. And if the long log is here, we might be able to go do that. And then have the short log be here so that we can get onto the rock formation in the first place. Can we do that? Can I get the short log here? I still need, even if I did get the short log here, I would still need to nudge this log the long log one more spot to the left before I could even, because I can't get it there. Sag. So that's not right. Yeah, because that's still a problem, right? Like, I wouldn't be able to, I can't push this to the left right now. Okay, what about this? What about this? No, I can't push it past this. Your idea is correct. The idea of getting the long log here. So you're saying I can't... But that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If I want to get the long log... If I wanted to get the long log here... See you, Rizlaz. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it was good to have you live. If I wanted to get the long log here, but I can't get the short log here, how do I get on top of the rock formation to even move the long log this way? Right? Right now, how do we move the long log to the left? We would need to be here to do it. Oh, so the short log should be here. The short log should be here to make the bridge. Okay. Whoa! Stop! Haha! It was so simple. It was so simple. And we just needed to know, like, I wasn't sure, and I had actually, like, I waited a long time to vocalize my idea about getting the long log in this spot, because I wasn't sure if I would be able to make this jump from the short log onto the long log onto the on a stump. But I did think about it, like, very, very early on, as one of the possibilities, in addition to short log here and short log here. Oh, he's waving. Not what I was thinking of, but nice. Yeah. Hey, you made a friend. And then we got the confetti and an achievement called Cuddle Puddle. Make friends with everyone. I just saw your Shoop Compass deck. Feels like it could be too big brain for me. How is one supposed to pilot that list? If you watch the VOD, especially near the beginning, I go into pretty good detail about, like, what... Oh, which version are you talking about, Lucifer? You talking about the one I played today on stream? With round 1 Lippy, I go into pretty good detail, I think, like, in the early games about what the idea of the deck is and how much you need to consider, what you need to consider in terms of, like, thinning and not over thinning and echo and all that stuff. But basically, you need to have 2 cards in your graveyard, 2 or 3 cards in your graveyard, before you play Lippy in round 1. I always come when you're closing up. Oh, okay. But you can watch the VODs on Twitch, and sometimes I post the videos on YouTube as well. I thought the solution would involve the 3-tile gap below, but apparently not. The 3-tile gap below. But yeah, this was a great game. This was a great game. I'm really glad I got to play this. Big shout out to Buttnip, who is a streamer friend who I found this game. I discovered this game through her originally. She was streaming it. And this is our final progress. 60 snowmen, 160 museum exhibits, 726 islands found. And let's go just check the world map real quick. Really impressive. Thanks for the playthrough. Yeah, it took us 45 hours to 100% this game. I don't know how accurate this is. Maybe I left this on at some point in the background, but that's saying 45 hours. Take the ferry home. Yeah, okay, let's do it. So that's it. Every island done. Every single island done. There's the zoom out of our whole world map. It's huge, by the way. This map is massive. It's like Elden Ring, where you think... It is kind of actually really similar to Elden Ring, where when you start the game, you only see a very small portion of the map, and you don't know where the edge of the map is, where it ends up stopping. And then, like, as you play, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then there are so many cool connections from island to island. And then rafts that sail from areas to different areas, and then, like, multiple rafts that end up in the same area. Let's go. Is this the best thing to teleport to? Maybe this one? Whee! Now write a Steam review? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. You've been playing A Monsters Expedition. And originally, the first time I rolled credits, I noted to chat that it says you've been playing, not that you've completed or you finished or GG, game over, the end. Because it is not that, right? You've just simply been playing the tutorial of Monsters Expedition. And the snowmen, finding all the snowmen is really the real meat of the game, I feel like. GG's, guys. Little round of applause for the designer and for you guys who stuck through a really long playthrough. 45 hours, man. That's actually much more than I expected coming into this game. This game, I think I rolled credits in it the first time around like 12, 13 hours in. So we've spent maybe roughly like 30 hours after. Has it really been that long? I feel like I must have left it on in the background for a couple of hours at least. The first time you get to the ferry feels like the end of the tutorial. Yeah. Okay, guys, GG's. You breezed through the base game. It wasn't too bad. Some of the harder, because there's two routes, right, in a lot of the areas. Some of the difficult route islands were pretty tricky. The easy routes were pretty straightforward. But that's cool. That's cool. It gives accessibility to the game, so it's not like impossible or too difficult or too challenging for people who aren't looking to like, you know, get a PhD in Monsters Expeditions. GG, well played. Thanks everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and an excellent weekend, and we will be back Monday with more Gwent and jumping into Hades 2 early access. Oh boy. Alright, good night, take care, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Is that the first time playing Halo's Principle as well? Had a playtime of 55 hours. At least half of that was me forgetting to turn it off. Yeah. Yep. Totally. Bye, chat. Have a great weekend. See ya.